Uh-oh. Where did you guys come from? Use some more rebel calves again? It looks like it. Hey, good morning everybody. This is Organic Dairyman. Today is Tuesday. I don't know, what is the day? The 9th? Yep, Tuesday, April 9th. Yeah, as you can see, we got some more calves out here this morning. I don't know where they got out. I just obviously saw the fence where it's going through here, but yeah, we're just coming out here. I had to do chores here this morning, and yeah, there's some rebel calves out again. I don't know where they got out, but those are some new calves that we moved in there just last Monday, and they seem like they're just troublemakers. They're looking for any place in the fence that they can get out. But I don't know where they would have gotten out. But we just need to redo some of this fence out here. We need to redo this section of fence. There's a section of fence along these trees here we need to redo, and there's a section down over there that needs to be redone, and probably another section over there should be redone. Sometime we're just gonna have to dedicate a couple days to doing some fencing out here. Otherwise those little turkeys are gonna keep getting out. They slip under the wires somehow, but the fencer's going through nice and hot, so I don't know where they would have gotten out. So yep, anyways, so that's what we got going on here this morning, dealing with that. And we're gonna probably, I don't know, we might clean the dry cow shed out over there. We might clean that out here today too, because in case you didn't know, there's a blizzard coming. You could already feel it start to get a little cooler here, so we got a lot of stuff here we're gonna try to get done here today. Let's get ready for that blizzard and see what happens. Well guys, I would say this is probably where these two calves got out. They went right underneath or over this wire. I don't know, it's leaning. So this wire is nice and loose. We need to do something different down here. I mean, part of the reason why we've left this wire the way it is because there's some grass that grows in here, and sometimes we just take this wire down and take the disc line in here and mow this all down. That's part of the reason why we leave, but maybe we could come up with something different. I don't know. But that's kind of what we're thinking here. I'm gonna have to go back up, shut the fence off, and tighten this up. Maybe if a guy put in a few more round posts, it would detour him a little bit, but it's just those calves. They're young. Those new calves, they're just rebels. They gotta just make trouble. So I'll get this fixed, and hopefully that takes care of the problem for now. Well, there. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. I put in some more round posts there, so now it looks a little beefier. It just looks like there's more there, so maybe the calves over there, those rebel calves, will respect it a little bit better. But obviously, yep, they just sometimes, even the electric fence, they don't, you know, I think those calves, they jumped over it. I think that's the way it looked, but I'm sure they got a shock doing it. But you just got to be ornery. I think the biggest thing is they're bored. They're just like that calf over there, just trying to pick at something over there by the fence, and I think they're just bored. I guess if I was bored, I guess I'd be looking for something to do too, but I'm not bored. I have to clean up your guys' messes. That's what I gotta do. So anyways, looks like I'm gonna get the fencer fired back up again, and hopefully this time they'll stay in. Okay guys, we're done feeding. We just got done feeding in the barn. Anyways, we were running this conveyor, or this riser chain as we call it. They're just letting it run around to clean the feeder wagon out here. Obviously I still got to do all the rest of the feeding, but I noticed that when this thing was running, when you'd hear it go down and it would come back up, it was just coming up from the bottom underneath there, and you'd hear it, this thing is catching. You could hear it just kind of go a little bit. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flight out of here, and I'm going to take and try to see if I can straighten the thing, because it needs to be straightened. So that's what I'm up to right now. It shouldn't take too long here just to pop this thing out. Just a couple bolts here at the end here to get loose, but I don't want this thing to catch and break the chain, especially during this blizzard that's coming up here the next 2 days. And because nobody's gonna probably get anywhere, so that'd be a terrible thing if this thing broke during that blizzard. So just one of the precautionary things you got to do sometimes to save yourself some trouble. There we go. There. Doesn't look too bad. It's a lot straighter than it was, but this thing is really rusty too. It should be replaced. We should probably just get a new one. I think I might just hammer it just a little bit more in one spot, and then we'll see. Hopefully it'll be okay. That's what I'll do, and I'm going to put it back in and get back to feeding. Well, I guess with this blizzard coming, I'd say our tillage equipment, or our disc and our field cultivator over there, they're gonna stay parked for a little while longer. So yeah, unfortunately these pieces of equipment won't be getting used here probably this month. Now with this foot of snow they're forecasting, foot or whatever, 1.5 feet of snow, we're gonna be well, we're not going to be twiddle-diddling our thumbs, but we'll still find things to do. But it sure would be nice to at least get some field work done before the end of April. Remember last year at this time, I think we had a blizzard on Friday the 13th last year in April. So yeah, it's a little bit earlier this year than it was last year, but I guess got to grin and bear it, and eventually we'll get over the hump eventually. Okay, you can see my brother there. He was cleaning up some manure. Actually, I just talked to him. I guess kind of have a little, well, we have a little change of plan as far as cleaning out the dry cow shed. I guess we're just gonna maybe see if we can do that tomorrow, because I don't know when it's gonna start snowing. They're talking, I don't know, they're talking maybe rain first and then switching over to snow. So I don't know, I don't even know when it's gonna start raining. I have no idea. So I guess we're just gonna play it by ear. Maybe tomorrow morning, if it's not doing anything, maybe I'll milk the cows and my brother, he'll clean out the dry cow shed. But he's just gonna clean up some manure around the hay feeder there and get all the loose manure cleaned up. Just clean a little bit out of the dry cow shed and do that. But I'm gonna go. I gotta go up to Walmart or Wally's World, or whatever you want to call the place. My wife, she wants to get some supplies up there before the blizzard hits, and if I don't go up there with her, I'm gonna be in big trouble. So that's what I'm gonna do here next. I got the feed wagon loaded for the milk cows, because lately what we've been doing is feeding half the feed wagon in the morning and then half at night. We split one up. It seems to work out better that way. I don't know if they eat a little bit more, I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get changed, and we're gonna head up. My wife and I are gonna head up to the Wally's World store, and yeah, I know. One other thing too would be nice someday here too is, there's probably some people wondering about that manure spreader over there. If there's anybody that's new to the channel too, you don't know, that spreader is broke down right now. The end gate on the back is got a big hole in it, and the flights, the apron chain needs to be replaced on there, and so we need to get that done someday. But the biggest instigator in getting stuff done lately has been a supply of money. So yep, it takes money to buy the parts, and sometimes you got to pay for some labor. If we have an end gate fixed, we got to have a guy weld it, so that's going to take labor. We would obviously put the chain in and take the end gate out and do that, but fixing it, I'm not a super great welder, so that's one of my weaknesses. Well, I could learn how to do it, but anyways, yeah, I know there's people probably wondering why we don't use that spreader. But so anyways, I gotta get going here and head up to take the 45-mile drive or 50-mile drive up to Walmart, so I don't get myself in hot water here with my lovely wife. But we'll see. So off to Walmart we go. Abandoned dairy, or not abandoned dairy sites, but people that used to milk cows one time. We're just heading up to Watertown, and we're still a little ways away there yet, but yeah, there's all these used to be a bunch of harvester silos out this way, and wherever there's a silo, somebody used to milk cows. And we're all going into grain farmer now. But I just thought I'd show you guys that quick as we drive up to Watertown, looking at all the wet fields around here, hoping that someday we're gonna get out there. Well, here we're coming up to the little town of South Shore, and over there is Punished Woman Lake. That's what they call the lake up here. Kind of an interesting story how that lake got its name. It has something to do with the Indian chief's daughter and another tribe, or another young warrior from another tribe wanted to marry, or whatever they call it, marry, get to know Get to know the chief's daughter from the tribe and by this town, and anyways, chief didn't like that, so, and I think what the story was, I'm not sure what they did. He did something. If he killed both his daughter and the other guy, the other warrior, Indian warrior, and anyways, the story goes, it was somewhere, I don't know. I know there's a sign up here that has the whole story on it, but I could be getting parts of it wrong. But somewhere's out over there, lightning, they said the lightning struck the chief dead. So, I don't know. That's why they call it Punish Woman's Lake or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look up the story. I'm sure it's on the internet someplace, but yeah, that's what this little town of South Shore, but I'll have to get that exact story, but I know it goes something like that. But we're almost there. Oh, here we are. Here we are up in Watertown, finally, after the short, long drive. And there's the Bobcat skid loader dealer over there, Bobcat of Watertown. They've been a dealer for Bobcat for about a year now. Other people that used to run it quit their line. What's that one little thing? A robotic skid loader. Huh. Yeah. There's the running store and the old Walmart store there. Yeah. So, I did take a little snooze for a little bit. At least my wife was driving, so I could do that. Well, guys, I convinced my wife to go to Target instead. That's where we're headed, into Target now. Well, obviously you can see I'm back from Watertown. Didn't do a lot up there, just went and got something to eat. Went to Target and came home. There wasn't much time to do much of anything else. By the time you drive up there, 50 minutes to drive up there, 50 minutes to drive back, approximately. So, yeah, so, yep, we're just waiting for the snow to come. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Like, wishing it wouldn't come was more like it, but I guess it sounds like it's gonna come whether we like it or not. Oh, the temperature is dropping. It just seems so weird that the last few days have seemed so spring-like. Temperatures in the high 50s and almost reaching 60. And it's just hard to fathom that it's gonna snow. It's gonna be some wet, heavy crap. That's what it's gonna be. But yeah, so there's not really much else we're gonna do tomorrow except I guess wait for the snow, and I don't know if we'll still try to clean that dry cow shed out or not in the morning. We'll see what happens. Just the more stuff we get hauled out, the better. The manure's got to get hauled out in the spring. It's got to get hauled out. But I guess we'll just have to deal with it. And grin and bear it. That's all we could do. So, yeah, I'm thinking of something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it right offhand. But anyways, we gotta go feed in the barn here, and then get started with milking, and just keep our fingers crossed that we ain't gonna get what they say we're gonna get for snow. Oh, I hate it when they say a foot or more of snow. I hate that. But yeah, it should be spring, but winter sometimes it just has this itch, like it wants to make it, it just wants to come back and hang in there. So, yep. So, I guess that's that. Anyway, at least, hopefully, our calves will get out again. Those darn dang calves. I think they gotta try to find a way to get out. Be ornery, but yeah. So I gotta get going here, and so anyways, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe for more. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And thanks to everybody for hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this video with a friend and family, and tell them to subscribe too. And I guess that's everything for today. So take care, and I'll catch you later.